This is going to be interesting because I don't know what I'm doing. So anyway, the first project is an idea I've had kicking around for several years. Quite a while back, a friend gave me this fresnel lens out of a stage light, and I had this idea of using this and making a wooden stage light. If that doesn't make sense, I'll make it more apparent as things go on. The way I want to build this body is by cutting a bunch of strips, 20 of them to be exact, and they're 1.5 inches wide and 3/4 of an inch thick, and then the sides are beveled by 9 degrees on each side. So this is the body of the lamp. It's taped together right now. I've made all the staves with the angles and everything, and the lens is going to fit in there just like that. And I'm not going to use the metal trim. I'll make a wooden trim that'll work in place of that with a set of barn doors, just like the real stage lamp. And then inside will be the bulb, and on the back side will be the electrical connection and everything. And then there will be a yoke to hang it from, just like a real stage lamp. So before I can go any further, I need to figure out what my selection of woods is going to be, in what order, and try to make it look intentional. I don't know. I think that'll work. Something like that. But yeah. There. So 4 different woods, a multitude of arrangements. So once I've got this done and figured out, I need to tape them together, glue them, and then it's hurry up and wait. The idea is to lay them down square in the tape, edge to edge, nice and tight. And then when you roll it up like a carpet, the tape keeps it all together and lets the glue set up. That's the idea. In reality, it's usually something different. Sort of like a tambour door in reverse. And when you get the glue in, it just makes everything messy. I should have ran the tape the opposite way, because I'm running out of room for my tape. How to put the glue on. So this is how we glue it. So it gets really messy at this point. But you just have to use a slow setting glue, that's for certain. But you have to sort of work with it. Find a happy spot. Once you can get it together in a pretty good fashion, then you can get a decent strap clamp on it. And once you make sure everything has gotten lined up right, then you just let it set and let the glue do its thing. And clean up the mess. Jeez. Glue all over everything. And don't worry too much about the glue squeeze out, because that's going to be all sanded off. And don't let the tape get in your joints, dude. Can you believe that? There. All right. So now it's time for coffee. Hoo-hoo! So here we are. It's all glued together, and the next step is we need to run a plane across the outside and the ends to get it cleaned up and all the little sharp edges off. And then we start designing the rest of it. So I got all the edges planed off, and I sanded it so that it's pretty smooth and the front and back is squared up. And I've labeled the left and right sides and the front and back with tape so that I can keep track of where things go. So the body's done for now. The next thing is to make the lens holder, and that's going to be the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back. Ah, geez, I know it was here somewhere.